After action earlier in the day in the Hudson Valley, we made our way back to home territory, to Conrail's Amboy Secondary, as train PR-8 departs Brown's Yard, heading north for NJ Transit's North Jersey Coastline and eventually Port Reading Yard. Alongside Washington Avenue in the outskirts of Sayerville, PR-8 makes their way under the Garden State Parkway as they head towards South Amboy. We then make our way onto the North Jersey Coastline, as PR-8 would have to wait at Control Point SA for traffic to clear up. First up was North Jersey Coastline train number 7252, on its way from Long Branch to New York Penn Station, as it pulls in for a stop at Perth Amboy. On weekends, along with the North Jersey Coastline trains to Long Branch, the North Jersey Coastline also operates trains from New York to Rahway. However, those trains have to get out of the way to get clear of the main, so they deadhead them to South Amboy before returning them back north towards New York City. This deadhead is rolling north out of South Amboy, heading back towards New York, with a Comet 5 cab car leading the way. Another deadhead this time rolls west, heading towards South Amboy, where it will turn and head back towards New York City. The final train that PR-8 will have to wait for is North Jersey Coastline train number 7261, which runs out of New York Penn Station down the northeast corridor to Rahway, and then down the North Jersey Coastline, making all local stops bound for Long Branch. After getting signal indication at CPSA, PR-8 rolls onto the North Jersey Coastline and makes their way through Perth Amboy Station, with their short 6-car train bound for Port Reading, as they're lined to cross over at CP Wood, where they'll head onto the Garden State Secondary.
PR-8, Port Newark, over. Port Newark. Yes, sir, PR-8, where we putting our train?
10 running. You got what, 6 of them, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, add them to 10 running.
10 running, all right.
As the Port Newark Yardmaster lets PR-8 know what track they should put their train on in Port Reading Yard, they approach CP Ron, as they have signal indication across the diamond, before they'll shove their train into Port Reading Yard. With the signal now lined for them into Port Reading Yard, PR-8 shoves their train through on the Y as they head towards Port Reading Yard.
Like hunting rabbits. Hunting rabbits, right?